Data from the US government indicates that in 2013, out of 57 billion shillings worth of goods exported to America under AGOA, Kenya was the top exporter, having exported 59% of the goods. Mauritius came second at 33%, Ethiopia had 6%, while Tanzania accounted for 2% of the products. Following the 10-year extension of the preferential trade agreement, the Ministry of Industrialization and Enterprise Development has embarked on a roadmap to push the value of exports from Kenya to the US and regional economies to 100 billion shillings in the next 2 years through investments in the value chain for key products.
This year, the US government has extended the AGOA facility for 10 years, giving us an excellent opportunity to tap into this. So this is also making it possible to provide a longer focus for predictability, planning, and investment in this sector.
Last 2 financial years, the world has seen oil prices at their lowest ebb. So meaning that in the event that the oil price corrects, which it is doing, we're going to see a bigger balance of trade deficit for this region. But this should not be the case if we are able to really look at the opportunity that is in AGOA and find ways to assist the local sectors, for example, the cotton production sector, agriculture and manufacturing, to be able to enhance their capacity.
Nonetheless, findings have shown that the micro and small medium enterprises do not have sufficient information on what can be exported, thus the low number of exported goods which are less than 100 as opposed to the maximum 6,300.
To use this 10-year phase and extension of AGOA to identify opportunities in improving the cotton value chain, our ginneries coming up with improved technology so that we are able to take advantage of AGOA fully, not just to export, but to also create jobs for our local communities and increase the shared prosperity for all Kenyans.
To go back to the counties, this is where things are happening. There's no business here in this town. People here in town are just consumers. What we want to do is to ensure that these guys are clearly guided, their capacity is developed, and us as KAAA, our work is to ensure we are able to get clear business plans that are bankable, can be financed.
Dr. Songa says besides capacity building in the next 1 year, the Micro and Small Enterprise Authority, currently under the ministry, is set to become an autonomous body to facilitate SMEs in utilizing the trade deal, as well as set up a fund from which they can access capital to expand their operations.
MSEA will be a critical player in this because it will be able to coordinate all the micro and small enterprises and come up with mechanisms and strategies that should be able to address all of them and make sure they are competitive and work in an environment that is a win-win for themselves and their supporters, including the foreign direct investors.
Textiles and apparel still remain Kenya's leading exports at 45 billion shillings, leather 100 million shillings, while food produce 8.9 billion shillings that have also helped create 40,000 jobs in the process. Ronald Willie, Business Defined.